Trandell here with Little Backpack Big Dreams. Welcome to episode 4 of our bus build. So long story short, this episode was supposed to be dedicated to our subfloor installation in our bus. But we ran into a few bumps along the way, had to take care of some issues we were having, and we haven't gotten our subfloor in yet. So I'm changing up a little bit, and that episode is actually going to be next week now, which I'll go a little more in depth explaining our issues and what we had to do with our subfloor. Instead, what I wanted this bus issue to be about, I wanted to be completely honest with all of our followers and everything, especially since I'm new-ish to this YouTube thing, about my struggles and different things that we have gone through while we've been recording. So this episode is going to be more about the YouTube side of things versus the bus build side of things. So if you saw our video last week, it was a video on gutting a Skoolie. Now, long story short, I have dabbled in YouTube over the years. I have done different recordings, put like little music things in the background that were just on my phone or that automatically came with iMovie, things like that. But I've never really dove into editing a lot on my computer and putting background to my videos and everything. So last week, when it was time to publish the movie that I had edited, I decided to purchase a song. I went on my Apple iTunes and I purchased a song and I synced it and put it in the background of my music. Call me completely naive, call me whatever you want to, but I cannot be the only person out there that believed this. But I always thought that as long as you weren't making money off your YouTube, as long as you bought the song, you could include that in your YouTube video or in the background. I thought the problem with copywriting came when you were making money off your video or you were kind of a well-known YouTuber. And to me, I always thought as long as you purchased the song, you could use the song, which I found out last week that I was sorely mistaken on that fact that I thought I knew. So I went to go upload our video to YouTube and I got this message saying, warning, you have a flag on your account. This song is copyrighted and, basically you can't use it. So I took the video down off of YouTube as soon as I uploaded it, and I spent about 3 hours searching and learning about copyrighted music. And come to find out, you cannot put anything on your YouTube channel unless you paid for it. Or there are specific songs that YouTube has that are royalty free, or if you find certain sites that you can subscribe to that are royalty free sites that you can use the music. Other than that, you need to actually obtain or pay for the rights to a song in order to use it in your YouTube, or you need to get permission from the actual creator of a song to use it in your YouTube video, which I had no idea about. So after I learned this, now I started trying to track down who the creator of the song was. How do I get the permission? How do I get the rights? Because at this point, I already spent 4 hours editing this video and the music played in perfectly. So in order for me to go back, take out the music track, learn how to get rights to a different music track or figure out what other music worked with my video and then re-edit into the video, that just wasn't an option for me. So instead, I decided to spend a few hours tracking down who had made this song and how do I get the rights to it. Come to find out, I found a website where this is background music that apparently a lot of people use, and I shelled out $20 to buy the rights to the song so that I could use it. Now, all in all, $20 is not a lot of money. It was a lot of money for me at the time to buy the rights for one song, but it's not a lot of money to buy the rights for a song to use. I saw songs that you have to pay hundreds to thousands of dollars for big artists for you to use in the background of your YouTube videos. So $20 really wasn't that much. I submitted a tag to YouTube. I re-uploaded the video again saying, yes, I do have the rights to the music now. I paid for it. I am able to use this song. It was a huge headache for the few hours that I was frantically trying to figure out what had happened and how do I make this right. But I guess part of that just comes along with the process. We knew that doing the bus build, there were a lot of things that we were going to go through before that we had never done, a lot of new things coming up, and things that we just have to work through. So same thing goes for doing social media and doing YouTube now. There are going to be things that come up that I have to learn to deal with and I have to learn about. So it's just part of the learning process. I just wanted to share my experience with everybody. If anybody thinks that they can just start making YouTube videos and use any music that they want as their background, you cannot. Lesson learned. I will now choose my music through YouTube, which has certain songs that are not copyrighted and that you can use royalty free. And yeah, we'll just move on from here. Lesson learned. I learned something new, and I hope this helps anybody out in case you are new to YouTube, new to the video world, trying to learn about video editing and do your thing. Just know that you cannot upload any song that you want, and hopefully you learned from me. Other than that, I hope you join us next week in our bus build where we will have the video up explaining how we did our entire subfloor and the problems we ran into and what we did to fix those problems. Until then, everybody have a fantastic day and we will see you next week.